hands battles.
Floor is lava. Oh yeah.
Unreal. Oh yes. Oh yes.
They're one of the most unique and exciting parts of the sport of pickleball. 4 players just a few yards apart launching lightning-fast volleys in a blur of reflexes, control, and sheer anticipation. From the Johns brothers battling toe-to-toe,
2 brothers going at it. How about this?
to electrifying championship match exchanges,
My goodness.
The floor is lava. Come on.
these are some of the best hands battles in pro pickleball history. But before we get to bro v bro, check out this rally from Atlanta that started slow, but got fast in a hurry.
Oh yeah.
Let's go, baby. The boys are playing it out on Humana Championship Court. What an extended firefight from the fellas.
Welcome to pickleball, baby.
Welcome to pickleball is right, because there's nothing in sports that's quite like a hands battle. And we're just getting started. Cause up next is the Johns brothers again, but this time playing an MLP, where they showed some crazy defensive hands against the New Jersey Fives.
24-22.
It's a heavy swing, too, from Howells. Game point number 4 for New Jersey. And speed is electric in Salt Lake City. And Carolina is within 1.
Oh my goodness. The hand speed. Ben, I mean, they should not have won that.
I mean, this ball was destroyed by Zane Navratil, but Ben reads it perfectly, puts 2 hands on the paddle for extra stability, and sends it back no problem. And then he does it again, but this time he fends off Will Howells. I mean, it doesn't get more brick wall than that. And in one of Rachel Rohrabacher's best matches ever, she and Anna Bright took down Annalie Waters and Catherine Parento for the 2nd time. And this was quite the rally.
Certainly not a match, so that is what's brewing right here. Oh.
There's the winner from Rachel Rohrabacher. Fire fight.
Rarely do you see a winner that cool, calm, and collected to finish a hands battle, but it was Rachel's aggression that was the difference maker in this match.
Your Grand Slam champion.
And how about this hands battle from the Bristol Open, with a crazy save near the end of it.
Weather has cooperated alongside 10-year veteran of the game, Rob Cassidy. I'm Michelle McMahon.
Yes.
Whoa!
No! Oh, got Catherine Parento on the way out.
Oh my goodness, Hyra Black plays that ball through Tardio's legs to keep the point going. Here we go.
Watch as Gabe Tardio ducks perfectly out of the way as arguably the best defender in pickleball, Tyra Black, resets a ball that went through her teammate's legs. And they still managed to win the rally. And speaking of finding a way to win, look at this epic match point from MLP St. Louis, as Gabe Tardio and Kate Fahey come back from an 8-1 deficit.
Can only swing so many times. See if the shot can take advantage of the moment. Unreal. Oh yes. Oh yes. Wow. How about that finish? Does it get any better?
There's nothing like an awesome hands battle to finish an awesome comeback at an awesome venue. Let's hope Pro Pickleball continues to come to venues like Chaifetz Arena because the energy there was electric.
There it is. St. Louis has done it.
And in a classic mixed singles rally, Ben and Colin battle head to head, and one of them wasn't backing down.
Two brothers going at it. How about this? Oh, wow. Wow.
Wow. Amazing hands battle between Ben and Colin. That was amazing. Let's take a look. Look at how compact and powerful they are. Needed a mini round 2.
Colin definitely had at least a couple of shots that would have been winners on almost any other player, just not his brother. And I love how there's a brief intermission in this rally before Ben's like, alright, let's finish this.
Needed a mini round 2.
And when Blaine Hovenier's on the court, you're in for some entertaining rallies. And his commitment to rushing the kitchen on Ryan Fu's third shot led to this highlight at MLP Grand Rapids.
Yes, please. And at the end, it is the shock. Hovenier hit 8 or 9 backhands in a row, but finally they beat him on the right side. That was fun.
I truly admire Blaine's courage to just YOLO it into the middle of the court against two of the best firefighters in pickleball. But Hayden's patiently waiting for a forehand and says, get that out of here.
That was fun.
And in a spicy game at the 2024 MLP playoffs in Orlando, QD and Christian played Zane and Will, and this was a great hands battle and an even greater comeback.
Wow, reload city for the Texas Rangers.
After Alshon got heated, the Fives rallied back from an 8-point deficit to win 25-23 and eventually advanced to the final against the Dallas Flash.
On the hip, 9 lead. Waters feeling the weight. Yes, he does. Big drive. Cinderella story complete.
At the 2025 Orange County Cup, Andre Diescu and Christian Alshon took on Ben Johns and Gabe Tardio in a semi-final, and this point was awesome.
Floor is lava.
This is a new level unlocked with some of the athleticism and firefights that have been on display in Game 1.
And side note, is there anyone more reliable than Andre Diescu? His partner sure doesn't think so. Christian has so much trust in Andre's thirds that he reaches the kitchen before the ball does. But in this rally, this strategy didn't exactly work out for them, because the GOAT always has something up his sleeve. And speaking of the GOAT, Andre Diescu, at the 2024 Selkirk Red Rock Open, he and Gabe Tardio went head-to-head with J-Dub and Dylan in the final, and this rally was an absolute hands battle clinic.
Okay, that's hilarious.
My goodness.
The floor is lava. Come on.
That's a point you want to watch live. The hands battle, insane. Both
Dylan
sides.
slipped in the middle of this and still got back involved. That was incredible.
Watch as Gabe expects this ball to come to his backhand, but makes a last-minute switch to a pancake shot that he destroys, but somehow J-Dub's there with a forehand, while Dylan drops into the splits as backup. Then Andre hits what he probably thinks is going to be a winner, but Dylan pops up and gets enough on the counter to keep the hands battle alive. Just insanity.
Hilarious.
My goodness.
The floor is lava. Come on.
And up next is why you should never neglect watching grandstand courts, because oftentimes you get some pretty fun rallies.
Beautiful medals this weekend. Hey-o. Let's go.
Do a reset.
Back into it.
Oh, let's go, baby. We love the hand battles here. I love it. The crowd goes wild. That's what they want to see.
I always love a hands battle with a brief intermission. Augie's like, let's get this going again, speeds the ball up, and Travis has a high counter but stays low and stable for the next one, and then Zane rips a twoie for the duo's best run to date.
We love the hand battles here. I love it.
And at the 2025 Walgreens Open in Las Vegas, with the famous bounceless rollout courts, these four said, who needs the ball to bounce when you can just keep it in the air? And man, do I love CJ Klinger. I mean, the guy is just so awesomely awkward. I just can't help but laugh when I see this, because CJ always seems to be playing with the most hyped up partners ever. And these post-point interactions just crack me up.
Klinger with a crash 6-2.
Just great defense. Oh, that is incredible defense.
In the mixed finals of the 2025 Veolia North Carolina Open, the Johnsons took down Ben and Anna Lee in an epic 5-game thriller.
Both J-Dub and Georgia should use this more often. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The Johnsons win another firefight. Point of the match in my mind.
That was outstanding because they were behind. Oh yeah, hammer the nail.
Bombs away.
It's no easy feat to take down a team you've only beaten once and lost 18 times to, but the Johnsons do it here, and you can see exactly how much it means to them.
Game thriller.
In 2024's MLP Las Vegas, the SoCal Hard Eights played the Bay Area Breakers, and this game point was hype.
Wow, that was an absolute rocket.
ATP incoming.
Oh my.
Great reset.
Oh my goodness.
Matt Manthau just fires this ball at Colin Schick, who appears to double hit it, albeit legally under the one motion rule. And a hyped up Eric Lang finishes with a forehand winner.
All four players just going head to head, toe to toe.
Julian Arnold with great length. And biceps, look at it. And biceps. Stunning. That was stunning. That was a Wanda backing in all his glory. And Julian Arnold asking for a little bit of love from this Milwaukee crowd.